Virgin Voyages, well, they are giving away a whole bunch of free cruises. I have a cruise ship up for auction. I have some examples of Royal Caribbean's new menus that they are currently testing. Carnival Cruise Lines has released their Christmas activities, and Carnival is reversing a recent policy change. It's time for the cruise news. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. And today, of course, November the 30th, 2022, the last day of November. So let's start off with Virgin Voyages. Now, they have announced that they are going to be giving away 2023 free cruises to Baptist Health South Florida for deserving employees who have made a positive impact in the local health community. Now, winners will receive a balcony cabin for two. They're going to have 6 itineraries to choose from between January the 2nd and April the 28th. So 6 Caribbean itineraries they're going to be able to choose from. If you've ever wanted to own your own cruise ship, well, this is going to be your opportunity. Of course, you're going to have some pretty deep pockets in order to get it, but the 2016 World Dream, well, she is headed off to auction. Now, this is part of the bankruptcy that is going on with Gentry Cruises that began earlier this year. We've seen some of their other cruise ships already auctioned off. The Global Dream was recently purchased by Disney Cruise Lines, and now the World Dream is going to head to auction. So we'll have to look and see which cruise lines may pick this ship up and see if she's going to be joining somebody's fleet here in the near future. All right, so we did a video a couple of days ago talking about new menu testing that was being done on Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas, where they were scaling down their main dining room menu. They were going to be doing more theme night type menus in the main dining room. As I said, this is only currently being tested on Symphony of the Seas. They're kind of working it out, getting passenger feedback. It has not been announced yet if and when this is rolling out to the entire fleet. Like I said, right now it is still only being tested on Symphony of the Seas, but I did find some examples of the menus that are being tested there on Symphony of the Seas. Going to go ahead and show those to you guys now. First one, of course, is an example of what Mexican food night would be on board the ship, to give you an idea of what the appetizers, entrees, and desserts would look like. And then, of course, I also have the French menu for French night, again with the appetizers, main courses, and desserts that would be offered. Now, these are just examples of the menus that you could see on future Royal Caribbean sailings. Just kind of want to give everybody an idea of what you may end up seeing in the future. Now, once Royal Caribbean announces this is going to be released fleet-wide, if they announce that, and I kind of suspect that they will, because I believe a lot of this has to do with the reduction of food cost, reduction of waste. So I do think this is something we may see in the future, possibly a few tweaks here and there. So right now, these are just examples of what you might see, just in case you were curious. Carnival Cruise Lines, well, they have released a list of their Christmas events that you're going to start seeing across the fleet beginning here in December. Now, here at the beginning of December, you will begin to see Christmas decorations going up on different ships. They all don't go up on the exact same day. It's kind of spread out over the first week or so of December. And then that's when these cruise activities, Christmas cruise activities, will begin on board those ships. There will be a tree lighting ceremony in the atrium on embarkation evening. There will be an ugly sweater contest, a 'Tis the Season Christmas caroling event, a special Christmas show in the main theater, Christmas movies, holiday trivia, and of course, Christmas bingo. You know, cruise lines cannot forget their bingo. Special appearances around the ship from the Grinch. A non-denominational Christmas service. Now, that is going to be either on the 24th of December or the 25th of December, depending on your sailing. And finally, starting December 18th, there will be Hanukkah services for each night of Hanukkah. So if you have an upcoming Carnival cruise here in the month of December, like I said, that is a list of the activities that you're going to see on board the cruise ship, different things that they've put in there for Christmas, on top of food, decorations, and other things that the cruise lines do for the holidays. And finally, we have a policy change, or a reversal of a policy change from Carnival Cruise Lines. Remember, about a month ago, Carnival announced that you could no longer pre-purchase bottles of alcohol, have them sent to your stateroom prior to embarkation. They said, nope, they did away with it, and the reasoning for them doing away with it was to help better control alcohol consumption. Well, now Carnival has come back and they've kind of reversed that policy, sort of. They haven't reversed it 100%, but they have made some changes to it again, and this is probably due to customer feedback, and it was a pretty unpopular decision when Carnival did away with the service altogether. So starting tomorrow, December the 1st, you will once again be able to pre-purchase a bottle of alcohol and have it sent to your cabin prior to embarkation, but with some pretty severe limitations. So it's only going to be one bottle per cabin. Does not matter how many people are staying in the cabin. It is only one bottle per cabin. And it's only going to be available for those that are on sailings of 7 nights or longer. So if you're doing a short sailing, less than 7 nights, you will still not have this option. It's only for sailings 7 nights or longer, and it's only one bottle per stateroom, which is why I said it's a reversal of policy, sort of, with some pretty strong limitations on it. Only one bottle, only on long cruises, and no changes, of course, to current short cruises. And experienced cruisers, they're going to tell you that longer cruises are usually calmer than some of the shorter cruises. Usually 3, 4, 5 night cruises, sometimes has a younger crowd, heavier drinkers. They're kind of notorious for being called booze cruises, whether it's true on every single cruise or not. That's kind of the stigma that they have. And that may be the reason why Carnival is only going to allow it on longer cruises versus shorter cruises, so they can still, control the alcohol consumption like they say they're trying to do, but still allow longer cruises to have the option of at least one bottle in their room. But you guys let me know what you think. Is this a good change by Carnival? Is it not enough of a change by Carnival? Or should they have just left it the way it was? Let me know below what you guys think about this recent Carnival Cruise Line change and any of the other stories we've done today. You're looking forward to Christmas, the Christmas decorations, the Christmas events on board the ship as well. And that's going to be your cruise news for today. If you have enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.